Who we got here today? Cindy. What's up, Cindy? Happy 4th of July, homebody. Happy 4th of July. Irish check. What's going on? What's up, Masonry Response Project McLean? 6 months sober and loving it. Glad I found this channel. That's so awesome. Congratulations on 6 months. Let me get situated here. I'm sorry, guys. All right. What's up, Catherine? Thank you, Cindy. I really appreciate that. What's up, John Saria? Happy 4th. Happy 4th, Angie. What's going on? Cassie, happy 4th to you as well. Is that like a reflection that I'm seeing? It must be. Jenna and friends, Animal Sanctuary, happy 4th to you as well from North Carolina. Kate, happy 4th. Julie, happy 4th. What's up, WM? How's everybody doing today? It is a hot day here in South Carolina. D-House, what's up? Happy 4th to you as well. Clara, happy 4th to you as well. Slayera. I like that. Happy 4th of July to my American friends. Cheers from Europe. Well, happy 4th to you as well. Cheers from America. Cody, what's going on in Florida? Heather, happy 4th to you. Lily Dawn, happy 4th from Canada. What's up, Lily? Cindy said it just started pouring rain here. I hope it doesn't start raining here. I just worked on my driveway and got that fixed. What's up, Ron's mom? May the 4th be with you. I love an alcoholic. What's going on? Happy birthday, USA. Absolutely. Big D&D energy. What's going on? Happy 4th. Rick. Hot in Tennessee as well. Yeah, I would imagine so. I was there last summer in, what is that place called? Is it Gatlinburg? Man, it was hot over there. Purple Violet. What's going on? Happy 4th from Michigan. Sharp Canines. Hi, American friends. We had Canada Day on July 1st. Hot day in Vancouver. What's up, Sharp Canines? And happy Canada Day. Shane. Happy 5th here in New Zealand. Take care of yourself, my friend. Caroline from Asheville. What's up? I love that area up there. Poo Poo, happy 4th of July, even though it's 5th in Finland. What's going on, my friend? Janine Kopp from Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's going on? Island Girl, what's up? Debbie in Topsail Island Beach, new name. I gotcha. Thank you so much, Debbie. I hope you're having a good day today. Cindy said, smiles. Everyone's waiting for it to get dark for fireworks and then it starts pouring rain. Yeah, exactly. Ivan Curtis wishing you sober celebrations from Vancouver. What's up, Ivan? Thank you so much. Heather said, are you going to any fireworks tonight? Hope you're having a great day. No fireworks tonight. We got all of our animals and the horses and stuff. They get a little freaked out because of the fireworks. So we have to stay home and make sure everybody's good. Kaylin, happy 4th to you as well. Shades, what's up, man? Happy 4th of July to you, man. Sharp Kaylin, I said 14 years and 20 days sobriety here. Keep up the one day at a time, everyone. Absolutely. Congratulations on 14 years, too. That's a long time. Kevin, what's up, my friend? Shay said, back at you. Remolacha from Portugal. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here today. Island Girl, happy 4th. Absolutely, Debbie. Thank you so much. Happy 4th to you as well. All right. We already got a good bit of people in here already. Let's see what we got here. All right. Well, let's hope that today's video doesn't freeze up or anything. But, yeah, like I was saying, we can't really do too much tonight because of our animals. But my oldest son wanted to go spend the night with his friend. They have a really big fireworks show where he's going tonight. So, what's up, hello, friends? Hey, LD, happy 4th. Looking good, my man. Thank you so much, my friend. Happy 4th to you as well. Craig, what's up, man? Hey, LD, everyone, hopping in for a bit. Well, thank you for being here, Craig. I really appreciate it, man. Angie said, so amazing to see all the people outside the United States that watch this channel. It is. It's insane. Never in a million years did I think when I started this channel that it was going to be worldwide like this. David Brezak, happy 4th, LD. Love your channel. I'm glad you're feeling good. Thank you so much, David. Happy 4th to you as well. Provost, happy 4th. Just got home from alcohol-free day on the lake. That is awesome. And the best part about it is now you don't have to lay down and take a drunk nap and then wake up and drink again. Congrats on a sober day at the lake. I know that can be kind of tough. Baby Rag, what's up? Happy 4th. I'll be in and out. Just want to say, hey, stay safe and sober, y'all. You too, my friend. Joe and Saria, after greetings, can you talk about finding joy in sobriety? Absolutely, I can, Joe and Saria. Best party in town. Fireworks on the island have been amazing. That's awesome. Judith, howdy. Happy sober 4th, everyone. Greetings from Ocean City, New Jersey. What's up, Judith? Happy 4th to you as well. All right. Emery, happy 4th of July to you as well. Thank you for being here. Micro866, what's up? Happy 4th of July. Hope you're doing well, ID. Just stopping by for a bit. Couldn't miss the party. Thank you so much, my friend. It's always nice to see you. Yeah, Debbie, my voice sounds a lot better. I still have no idea what happened with that. But thank you so much. Purple Violet, always get a great fireworks display for my immediate neighborhood. It's too hot and humid. I'm enjoying the 4th of July at home. I hear that. Kevin said, LD, I relapsed after 15 or 16 days sober. I'm a bit bummed about it. I understand, Kevin. But that happens. The thing is, just pick yourself back up and just keep pushing forward. I completely understand. But thank you for sharing that, Kevin. Henry, Sober Greens from Finland. What's up, Henry? Thank you so much for being here. Shay said Craig Fox changed his name. Yeah, he did. Sarn Sounds, do you ever drink green tea? I tried oolong tea recently. I have had some green tea. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm a little worried about green tea too. I know that the green tea extracts can be really hard on the liver. I'm not sure about green tea, but I just don't really like it that much. But that's awesome that you're trying green tea and oolong tea. Chickens all surf, what's up? Thank you for being here today. Shay said, sound like laryngitis. It could have been. Slayera, thank you so much, Slayera. Slayera said, thanks for all the content and the perspective. I can't say I'm sober myself, but I've taken a look at my drinking thanks to you. That's so awesome, Slayera. Thank you so much for the super thanks. There we go. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. And I understand it. You know, the thing is that it's one day at a time. And when you're ready, go ahead and go for it. After speaking with the doctor, though. Zach, cool to see you live. Cool to see you here, my friend. Emery said, is your horse doing okay? Yep, the horse is actually doing okay. We're blown away because the vet was like, I don't think the horse is going to make it. Kaylin, but thank you for asking. Kaylin 789 at work sober today, surrounded by alcohol. Oh, what fun. Hey, at least you're surrounded by it, but you're sober. That's what's up. I know that's got to be tough. I don't know how I would be able to manage this right now if I was still in the restaurant industry, honestly. My crew, Florida is complete wash today, raining all day, but it's okay. Oh, I'm sorry, my crew. That sucks. Shade said, I don't like green tea at all. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either. I like Earl Grey tea a lot. Son of God, so proud of all you sober souls and prayers to the ones trying. Thank you so much, my friend. Kevin said, thank you, LD, and everyone else. I'm definitely not giving up. Absolutely. You're so welcome. Son of God said, one day at a time, for real. Yep, you're right, Cindy. We've all been through that. Shade said, only Smithfield, sweet tea. Henry, thank you. Great to be here. Thank you so much, Henry. Clara, the only sober one here tonight. So great to meet all of you before I go to sleep. Almost midnight here in Sweden. That's awesome, Clara. Congratulations. Remolacha, where many outside USA believe it. Yeah, there's a lot of people outside the US on here. Remolacha, you getting big. I guess so. Thank you so much for saying that, son of God. It took me a second. I was like, am I getting fat or something? But I get what you're saying now. Son of God, I'm 41 and I haven't drank since I was 29 by the grace of God. Congratulations, my friend. That's so awesome. Son of God, much love from Idaho, bro. Much love from South Carolina, son of God. Spider Bit, California sober and CT. Congratulations, my friend. Thank you for being here, Spider Bit. Shade said, I'm glad your horse beat the odds. Get it? Yeah, I do. That's a good one, Shades. Thank you, CP. Richard King, LD, I got 21 months sober on the 11th from a fifth of vodka a day to completely changing my life. Finally got the blood work done as well. All looks good with the exception of slight high blood sugar. That is awesome, Richard. Congratulations, my friend. I'm so glad your blood work came back okay. And the thing is, slight high blood sugar, that could be anything. Hopefully they're going to keep an eye on that and look at your A1C, but that's really good that everything else is looking good. Congratulations, my friend. Deb H, thank you so much for the super thanks, my friend. If I can get this thing to like it, there we go. Deb H said, thanks to watching one of your videos describing your health problems due to alcohol. I haven't had a drink since. You are making a difference. I love hearing stuff like that. That's so awesome, Deb. Thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Micro said, wait, the horse is better, right? It is, Micro. Thank you. Mosquitoes are out and about. Oh, yeah. Slayer Sober, what's up, my friend? Long time no see, man. Happy 4th to you, too. Thank you for being here, man. I hope you've been doing well. Susan, I was just talking about you in the last live that we did last week. We were talking about how good you've been looking, man. You look awesome. You look really healthy, brother. Susan, happy Independence Day, y'all. God bless and sober party. Love the big hugs, all. Thank you so much, Susan. Happy 4th to you. Son of God, thank you so much for the super thanks, my friend. Son of God said, prayers anyone hurting and anyone needing prayer. Have a safe and safe 4th of July, good people. Thank you so much, Son of God. I really appreciate that. Cindy said, I'm glad I'm not around alcohol. I wouldn't like that at all. Yeah, me either. Debbie said, I walk very early in the morning and listen to you. The helicopter came over your house, and I thought it was my neighborhood. Live close to a military base. Crazy. I listen to a lot of stuff myself, and sometimes I'll hear stuff in the background. I think it's here as well. Thank you, Slayer. Much love, brother. Shades, thank you so much, my friend. You are so awesome. Thank you so much for the super thanks, brother. I really appreciate that. Useful nuisance. I was at a gathering at a firehouse today. It was wonderful being somewhere that no one was drinking. Such an authentic vibe. That's so awesome. Wingnut, you're doing God's work, friend. Thank you for this channel. You're so welcome, and thank you so much for saying that. Joe and Saria Slayer, I love this community. That's so nice for you to say. Thank you so much. Correct, say Slayer and Slayers. Slayer and Slayettes. John Jarvis said, I still want to treat you with Rick Simpson oil. I got you, my friend. I appreciate that. Richard, LD, you have no idea how you've impacted my life. I want to give you a hug, man. I want to give you a hug back too, Richard. That's so nice of you to say, my friend. I'm just so glad that I was able to help in any sort of way, my friend. It really warms my heart knowing that the videos are helping people get sober and realize how dangerous alcohol truly is. Nick LaFrance, happy 4th, day 10 for me. Your videos played a big part in that. By the way, loved your I'm so grateful I'm sober today video. Thank you so much, Nick, and congratulations on day 10. That is awesome. You're getting there. You're almost at 2 weeks right now. Thank you so much, Cindy. Yep, the horse is doing great right now. I think after like 4 or 5 days, you're pretty much out of the you're out of the woods as far as the colic is concerned. Shay says Slayer is a handsome devil. He sure is. Dylan Wade, happy 4th, everyone. Happy 4th to you too, my friend. Homebody, happy sober 4th of July, everyone. Thank you so much, Homebody. Absolutely. Happy 4th to you as well. I hope you've been doing well, Homebody. Kevin said, I haven't been able to get past 5 months sober in the past 6 or so years. I could freely quit for a few weeks or even a few months, but I always end up slipping. Any advice on how to get out of that pattern? It's a good question, Kevin. Anybody got any good advice for Kevin on how to get past that like 5-6 months? Give me a minute, Kevin. Let me catch up on these comments and let me think about that for a minute. Big D&D energy. I hit 2,000 days sober yesterday. It gets easier every day, but it never goes away. I love you all, and I pray you all find supporting communities and people in your lives. LD, I pray for you to keep healthy. Thank you so much, Big D&D. And congratulations on 2,000 days sobriety. That is so awesome. I love you too, homebody. Thank you so much. Slayer said, I'm good, man. The 4th is a rough one. I spent the last 10 wasted. Good to be sober and able to remember what happened. Man, you are not kidding. That's so awesome, man. The first 4th in 10 years. I know it's got to be tough. Hang in there. I know you got it. Joseph Kinstrom. Happy 4th to you, LD, and the rest of the team here. I shall be in and out. Everyone stay safe and sober. Happy 4th to you too, Joseph, and thank you so much for being here, my friend. Shay said, no worries. Slayer said that sober glow. Haha, thanks, guys. It is, man. Your skin looks really, really bright, dude. Happy 4th to you too, Shades. Yep, my crew said exactly what I was saying. Your skin has this glow back, Slayer. You're hydrated. Hey, Judith Nicholas, or Nikolai. Slayer, one big awesome community. It is truly an awesome community. Slee34, hey LD, how's it going? Greetings from Italy. Thank you for being here, my friend, or SLE. I'm doing good. How about you? Cindy says, it's a beautiful thing knowing we won't have a hangover tomorrow morning. You are not kidding. And then waking up with a hangover and then going, I've got to go back to the store and get something to make this go away. Janie York, we went to our neighborhood's 4th of July parade today and they were throwing candy, dog treats, jello shots, and cans of beer out the crowd. Yeah, that's no bueno. Yeah, or anxiety. Yeah, for real, Shades, because I used to get that so bad. Thank you so much, homebody. We love you too. Marker said, LD, look how you brought so many strangers together. It's crazy. Hey, Rake and Profit. Love your content, man. Inspire me daily. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. I don't know why sometimes. There we go. Thank you so much, Rake and Profit. I really appreciate the super thanks, my friend. Alan Girl said, your personal experiences have helped more than Google and some doctors. We owe you so much. Thank you so much, Alan Girl. Zach Wooder, sorry to hear about your AA experience. Unfortunately, it's like that for a lot of people. Channels like yours have been great alternatives. Thank you so much, Zach. And I really appreciate you being here, my friend. Shade said, meetings in the big book. Our channels, yeah. Sending love right back to you, Rakin. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Mike said, I think it's important to note that you don't need to have to hit rock bottom to stop. No, you do not. And abuse can work for people if you cannot commit to it. If you can commit to it, yeah, it can. Works a lot for a lot of people. Early sobriety and stay busy, yeah, for real. Bogdan, 7 days sober today. You inspire me a lot, man. I actually got the decision to get sober while watching your videos. Bogdan, first of all, thank you so much for being here and congratulations on 7 days of sobriety. That is awesome. Keep going, man. You've got this. I'm proud of you. We got another LD here. LD said, Happy Independence Day to you and your family, LD. Well, thank you so much, LD. Big D&D said, if you can't stay sober, get the people in your life who don't support your sobriety out of your life. Move away from them if you have to. That's a good point. Justin Peters said, for Kevin, you just got to keep your hands busy and you will not stop growing. Volunteer, find community, try a new hobby. Happiness is coming your way, brother. That very, very true, Justin. Thank you for adding that. CF228. Thank you so much for that, my friend. If I can get this to like. CF228 said, Kevin, addiction has a cure. You just need to renew it every 24 hours, one day at a time. Thank you, LD. Thank you so much, CF228. Very, very true. Hope Taylor checking in, spending with my dog, hit my 1 year, and I'm just taking it one day at a time now. God bless LD fam, free little down time today. This was much needed. Thank you, LD. Well, thank you so much, Hope, and congratulations on 1 year. That is awesome. Slayer said he's glowing like an angel. Allie Blackburn, happy 4th of July. Let it be a sober one. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Allie. Joan Saria said, Kevin, find a purpose. What makes you feel good? Forget the judgment. Everyone has an opinion. I personally love helping people. Absolutely. Kevin said, shades. I've considered medication. I'm afraid of what it does, though. I understand that. Richard said, I was just at Delaware Park Casino and racetrack. Everyone else was wasted or getting there. It feels good to actually be in control nowadays instead of just blending in. It absolutely does. And remembering everything. Shade said, it's gnarly. That's why it works for me. Oh, wow. Nerds for President. Yo, what's up, brother? How we doing today? I am doing good. What's going on, Nerds for President? I hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for being here. Judith, 5 months is relevant in their relative reality, a deeper look. Every day is now the only real time we have. Gotta bounce. Mega hearts, everyone here. Thank you so much, Judith. And you're right. Cindy said, exactly, and then have to spend more money just to treat the hangover. Yep. And you're at the gas station buying Red Bulls and snacks and Gatorades and all that kind of stuff. And you got to stop and get McDonald's breakfast. Sarah said, it's cool that you're doing this live, man. Gives us a chance to just chill and talk. I'll be part of the madness going on in so many parts. You are not joking, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here, Slayer. Shades said my latest video is about Tylenol and alcohol. I'm about to check that out, Shades. I saw a short that you did just the other day, but you were talking about something that was not really alcohol related. It had to do with liver, but not alcohol and liver. LD, I've been listening to your videos every single day, and I put them on my phone, on YouTube, and I fall asleep listening to them. Thank you so much, LD. I really appreciate that. I've had a lot of people tell me they fall asleep listening to the videos. Kevin, Justin, that is good advice. I'll admit I haven't done the work enough. I usually quit and don't replace it with anything. I'll have to try to find some stuff that works. Hobbies, like you said, etc. Kevin, I'll tell you one thing that helps me out a lot to stay busy is just like getting my little honeydew list out and finding stuff that needs to be fixed around the house. That keeps me more than busy. Regina, hi all. This is a great idea, LD. I love this community. I love seeing so many familiar names. Such a supportive community. Happy 4th, everyone. Thank you so much, Regina, and thank you for being here. Richard, someone once told me you don't need to hit rock bottom, just put a shovel down. Toby, happy 4th of July, LD, everyone. Any advice for someone to replace their time besides drinking that has no family left? Sorry for buzzkill. Absolutely, Toby. That's what we were just talking about with Kevin. If you can scroll back through some of the other comments, you'll see a lot of stuff. But give me just a second, and I'll talk about that. Blow little glowworm, Firefly Slayer. Jennifer Hogan, happy 4th of July from Canada. Thank you so much for being here, Jennifer. And happy 4th to you as well. April 8 to me was a cult mentality. Had to go because of probation. Yep, quit digging. Yep. Microsoft, oh my God, Craig had a glowworm. Dingus, almost at 1 month, no alcohol. Congratulations, my friend. Shay said he's already hearing fireworks. Yeah, it's not even dark yet. Homebody, LD, thanks for the live. You inspire me every day. Are you cooking for the family today? Thank you so much, Homebody. I'm not sure yet. We were talking about that. I don't know if I'm going to cook tonight or if we're going to go grab something or what. Just depends on how I'm feeling after I get finished. Microsoft used to squish it to see it glow. LD, thank you, LD. Those are my first and last name initials. Slayer, we got 2 Slayers and 1 and 2 LDs. Is this the Twilight Zone? I'm seriously, man. Micro 60's way. I'm thinking the toy, Craig. Purple Violet. A lot of times it's a really good idea to change friends if you've changed your ways. It is. MOV, super nice guy. Appreciate you helping all of us. A lifesaver for sure. Thank you so much, MOV. I really appreciate you saying that. Cindy says, still pouring rain and thunderstorms in my house. People will still have fireworks here just later. We're not getting any rain here yet. Man, I hope we don't get any, Cindy. Julie, my daughter is dealing with a new boyfriend who drinks and his friends, but she wants nothing to do with it, and I'm hoping she stays strong to peer pressure. I'm 2 years sober. I hope so too, Julie, and congratulations on 2 years sobriety. That is awesome. Lisa, happy 4th from San Francisco. Thank you so much, Lisa. Happy 4th to you as well. And Cindy said, nothing will stop her neighbor. Holidays don't stress me out like they did when I was drinking. I just didn't realize it was the alcohol and saying, you're not kidding, homebody. The anxiety that you feel all day. Janine, only have 18 days in this holiday weekend is hard not to drink. I completely understand, Janine. Just 1 hour at a time for the weekend. You've got it. You're at 18 days. You're 3 days away from 3 weeks. I know it's tough, but you've got this. Nurse President, glad to hear you're doing well. I can't complain at all. Happy to be coherent this 4th of July, LOL. Thank you so much, nerds. Yeah, for real. LD said, love listening to Slayer as well. Ugh. Well, hear people run out of the fireworks and take out the guns. That's crazy. Justin Peters, hey LD, last weekend was my brother's beautiful wedding, and I did my duty as best man, put my heart into that speech, and even made a few folks cry. It was a dry wedding, thank the Lord. That's so awesome, Justin. Congratulations on having a nice speech, too. And I'm glad that it was a nice dry wedding. Absolutely, Slayer. I wouldn't tell you that if it wasn't true, my friend. Devin B. Happy 4th, LD. Just hanging out with ribs on the grill with a soda. That is awesome. Man, that sounds good. I wish I could eat ribs right now. I got to get this last tooth pulled and then get my partials readjusted. I can't chew on anything right now. Shay said, LD, that was my biggest short. It was 3,650 views and really had nothing to do with sobriety. Well, sort of. Yeah, some non-sober community drama. It's funny how keywords can blow your short up. Yeah, I saw that, man. I was blown away by how many views you had on that. That's awesome. Homebody said, love, love, love this community. Thank you, LD. We love, love, love you too, Homebody. You are so welcome. Ron's mom, how's your garden growing, LD? Got veggies? I do. It is crazy out there right now. I need to go out there and weed it, is what I need to do. Richard said, LD, if you're anything like me, you actually get done the honeydew list and then you just start doing the things before she even asks. I'm gonna start looking for stuff to do just to stay busy. Richard, I'm the same exact way. I just told my wife just a little bit ago because our we have like a little step down off of our back steps. It's kind of like a little teeny porch, but it's like starting to rot out. And I told my wife, I was like, we should go ahead and go get some lumber and fix that. She was like, I think you've already done enough. But I was trying to be ahead of the game. Thank you so much, Dingus. Heart's right back to you. Shade said, Kevin, kindling is bad. Yeah. And it is real. I'm a living example. No, it definitely is. Jersey Girl. Hey, G. Hey, everyone. Happy 4th of July. I was just laying around chilling. Fireworks tonight with the family. Well, thank you so much for being here, Jersey Girl. And happy 4th to you as well. I hope you're having a nice day today. You got doobies today, Jersey Girl? Alright. I think I'm all caught up here. Who was that was asking that question again? Toby, like we were talking about, just finding things to do. Anything. I really try to just find things that need to be worked on. Or, it could be something simple as just washing your car, if there's nothing else to do. Just find things, that sink that's been leaking, that closet door that's been creaking, anything that needs to be repaired. That's one of the great things about sobriety, I think, is that, just being able to be proactive about things and be so much more productive. I get a lot of joy out of doing that kind of stuff. I hope we didn't freeze back up again here. Alright. I haven't gotten a comment in a while. Somebody give me something to talk about here. The last comment that I see here is Jersey Girl. There's got to be more. See if I missed anything here. I don't think so. I don't know what's going on. Why it's frozen up. Or just nobody said anything. Can everybody hear me okay? Somebody, anybody, give me a comment. Just make sure this is still rolling okay. I'm not seeing anything. Just checking my phone, guys. Okay, what is going on here? Why am I do not understand what's going on. Alright, last comment that I've got is Jersey Girl, and I'm not getting anything else here. I guess you guys can hear me okay. I don't know, I'm just gonna start talking until I see another comment, I guess. Well, anyway, it is great to have a sober 4th of July this year. I can think back to so many 4th of Julys where I was so wasted drunk. I worked every 4th of July, every single year. Um, and when I would get off work, I would go over to my next door neighbor's house. This is when we lived in our own neighborhood. But they always had a 4th of July party across the street at my next door neighbor's. And as soon as I got off work, I went over there and just got wasted drunk. We'll stay up all night long, 4th of July. We did the same thing every New Year and every 4th. And, you've got all these drunk adults outside playing around with fireworks. There's kids outside. You know, not only, are we out there drinking in front of all those kids, but pretty dangerous to be out there playing around with fireworks, being drunk around a bunch of kids. And one year, my neighbor had one of those. It's one of those like big boxes. It has like 60 rockets to shoot out of it at once, and the box fell over on its side and started shooting fireworks at everybody. Um, Nobody got hurt, but it was very, very, very close to happening. And just thinking back about that, how dangerous that was and how irresponsible that was. Uh, what is going on here? I just got a message from one of the subscribers saying that people are typing and active in the chat, and I am not getting them. What is going on? I'm sorry, guys. I don't understand what's going on here while I'm not getting any new messages. It's exactly what happened the last time. Huh. Why is it freezing up on me? Alright. Hang out for 1 second, guys. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. I'm so sorry. No, I don't want to cancel that. Let's see. Oh, that might be it. Here we go. I think I fixed it now. Alright. Let's see if this is it. Alright. Think I figured it out. Alright, let me scroll back up to the last comment. Yeah, I've got it here. Now we're cooking. And now I'm super behind. Winston Churchill, I had a firework up. Looking for money to get that first can of white cider. Yeah, I know about that. LD said, I can really relate to the fact that you were afraid to go and do blood work because I am going through the same thing, especially I know I have the same symptoms. I just rather not know. I completely understand, LD, but it truly is so important to go ahead and get that blood work. I know it's scary, I know it's frightening, but it's better to know. Connie, happy 4th LD in 2 days. I'm at 6 months. Congratulations, Connie. Happy to say I've watched every day since the beginning of this journey. You made it so much easier. Thank you so much, Connie. And congratulations on 6 months. That is awesome. Official Nirvana. Hi, friend. Going through opioid withdrawals right now is pretty rough. I'm so sorry, my friend. Hang in there, my friend. I know it's got to be tough, but you can make it through it. Stephanie, you too, Cindy. Bull breeder. I went 4 months sober, but gave in just by looking people walking out with beer from stores or seeing party nearby. Hey, congratulations on making it 4 months, bull breeder. You can do it again, my friend. Richard King. I just saw Metallica in May at Lincoln Financial Field. First sober concert ever. Got to see Pantera too. I really soaked it all in. To anyone struggling, I promise it gets better. It's way better. That is so awesome, Richard. It's so crazy when we first get to do these things that we never did, that where we weren't drunk or intoxicated. Doing these things sober for the first time, it's like doing it for the first time all over again. It's like being a kid almost. It's a whole different experience. Shade said, opioids are a you know what kick. I have never been hooked on them. However, I do have some experience. Island Girl said, Slayer is a doll baby. Janet Dobie is. We love you. I love you too. Thank you so much. Slayer, once you get past the physical withdrawals and the mental battle begins, you have to figure out what works for you to maintain your sobriety. It's different for all of us. It's very true, Slayer. Jay, hey LD, been watching for some months now, and this is the first live I catch. Well, thank you for being here for the live, Jay. I really appreciate you being here. Rupert Willis, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here today. Jay says Slayer is in here too. That's awesome, Slayer. I watch you too. Hope all is well. Yep, Slayer is here. Slayer is a good friend of the channel. Good friend of mine. Richard said, I'm so happy for you, especially because I know how much you love your kids. And it's great to know they got their dad. I get down on thinking about the missed time too. We're good now though, bro. Absolutely. Kevin says, Slayer, you're right. I haven't figured out what works for me yet. I probably need to do some type of therapy if I'm being honest. I can't explain it on here, but probably should try that. I'd give it a shot, Kevin. It really can help. M. Good afternoon. Happy 4th. Thank you so much, M. Good afternoon to you too, and happy 4th to you as well. Wayne, you helped me. Thank you. Happy 4th. Thank you so much, Wayne. Island Girl said, Dawn dishwashing soap for creaky hinges. I've never heard that before. I always use WD-40. Julie said, I want to thank you for your channel. You helped me through some hard times. You are so welcome, Julie. I'm so glad that the channel helped. Susan, always feel better getting stuff done. I feel so much better when I get stuff done. Just being productive, it's the best feeling in the world. Especially when you do something and if you build something or fix something and when you get to stand back and take a look at it. Rastafarian Rambo, happy 4th, guys. Just checking in. Got to get to the kitchen. I think it's going to be slow. Man, I'm sorry, Rastafarian Rambo. I do not miss those days one bit. I know all about being in the kitchen on 4th of July. Mary Angel, love you, man. I was sober for 3 weeks and now I relapsed. I love you too, Mary. I'm so sorry that happened, but you can get right back on the wagon. I know you can. Travis N, happy 4th, LD. Happy 4th to you too, Travis. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Craig, the scroll was having a problem. I don't know what was going on, but we got it worked out now. Jack Warren, happy 4th of July for you. Greetings from the morphine guy from Switzerland. What's up, Jack? How are things going with that these days? I hope everything's still going well. Happy 4th, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Slayer said it's not easy, Kevin, but it's definitely the better life if you can figure out what works. A healthy routine and foundation. Once those things fall apart, it's usually not long, and we are right back to, yeah. M said we're commenting. Yep, I don't know why it froze up on me again, but I've got it figured out now. I'm reading all these. Susan said yes. Jack Warren still sober here. That is awesome. Well, these must be some older comments. I must be really behind. I'm sorry I'm so behind, guys. I don't know what happened with my my comment reel here, but I'm catching up. Rupert said, call out and prayers for my friend Steve, heavy alcoholic, now 10 days sober. I will definitely pray for your friend Steve. Congratulations on 10 days sober, my friend. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, everybody, letting me know they can hear me. I'm sorry I'm so behind on these comments now. I really hoping that wasn't going to happen today. Susan said, make a plan to get stuff done the day before. I start a list. I get a pen and paper out and just start writing down a list. I have an ongoing list that I just keep writing stuff down. I go right back to it all the time. If I don't have anything to do, I'll go back to that list to see what I can do. Jersey Girl said, no doobie today. LOL, Nana needs a day off. We'll see him in a little bit. I understand that. Thank you, Clara. Jack said you can be heard. Everything is okay. Thank you, my friends. Everybody's saying they can hear me. Yeah, it messed up for a second, but I'm back on here again. Renewal Man, do you still get desires to drink? I absolutely do. Every single day. Douglas Jimenez, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here today. Craig said LD doesn't have any problem just talking. LOL. Nope, sure don't. Alan Girl said. Slayer said it almost set fire to the house. It was insane. Alan Girl, Dawn dishwashing, liquid for creaky door hinges. Just let it drip down the hinge. You're welcome. Well, thank you for that life hack, Debbie. Wayne said you're too popular. I don't know about that. Autistic Vaxstard. Switch from top chat to all messages. Thank you, my friend. That's exactly what I did. I really appreciate that, Autistic Vaxstard. Lisa G, weird. Hopefully it starts working soon. Yeah, I had the settings wrong on it, was what was going on. Susan said, now you have a lot of messages. You are not kidding. Thank you, homebody. Dara, happy 4th of July. Thank you for being here from Ontario. I really appreciate it. John Saria said, you're amazing. Thank you, my friend. Big Koch, sending love from my way, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, my friend. I think this guy, Thaddeus, keeps getting messages retracted. RG Roll Tide just hit 2 years. AA has been good for me. But your videos have played a big part as well. Thank you. Congratulations, my friend, on 2 years. I'm glad the AA has helped you out so much. That's awesome. Odette, happy 4th of July, LD. Thank you so much, Odette. I really appreciate you being here. Big Cat, happy 4th. Happy 4th to you as well. Janet Rafferty, I love you. Thanks. Love you too, Janet. Thank you so much for being here. Kevin said, LD, have you ever had a sponsor in AA? I have. I did have a sponsor. I talked about that in my AA video that I did just a couple weeks ago. Miko said, hi, happy 4th of July to you and your family. Thank you so much, Miko. Happy 4th of July to you and your family as well. Slayer said, it seems like forever ago that we did that first video, man. You're not kidding. That's crazy. That was like, what, a year and a half ago we did that? Heather said, just sending a huge thank you for doing this live tonight. I didn't have any plans and this helped so much. You are amazing. So devoted to your community. It really shows. Thank you, LD. That's so nice of you to say, Heather, and you are so welcome. I'm so glad that you came. I'm glad that I was able to do this today. Goy Gomes ruptured 9 extensor tendons of the forearms because of heavy drinking 2 years ago. I'm sober now, but having lost 40% of my range of movement is just so tough to keep going. Even more sober, but alcohol is the devil. Hey, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Goy, I'm so sorry that you ruptured those tendons, but really happy that you've gotten sober, my friend. It is the devil. Shade said we did our last video back in February or March whenever he got sick. Yeah, when was that? I ended up in the hospital when we did our last video, didn't I, Shades? He was feeling bad the whole time. He did the first video last year, and I didn't even know it, or I would have told him to hold off. Yeah, I felt really bad that day. It was like that because we were supposed to do like a second part to that video, and I kept telling you like we got to hold off, and I ended up in the hospital like the next day. Robert William, happy 4th, my friend. Thank you so much. That is removed old post. Said I'm hanging at my off-grid cabin in Maine. Over 150 acres here by the river. Peace and quiet. 8 weeks sober. How much land on your farm, LD? Love the woods. Happy 4th, everyone. I don't have 150 acres. That's a lot of land. I have like 8 acres out here. That must be really nice to have an off-grid cabin out on 150 acres out in the middle of the woods by the river. I really wish I lived by water. That was my dream, but we couldn't find anything that we could afford that was by any water. And it took us 20 years to find the house that we're in right now. It took years and years of searching to find this. Thank you so much, Thaddeus. I really appreciate that. Kurt Tallman, did you have any trouble with quitting nicotine? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tried quitting so many times and just could never do it. That and alcohol, I was never successful until I got sick. David Rodriguez, I'm sober 7 months and I'm at a cookout and I feel great. That is so awesome, David. The thing is, too, is that being sober, especially like 4th of July and going to like a cookout or something, and people are cooking like really good food, like you can actually enjoy the food and taste it. You're not scarfing down a bunch of food and cold food at that at 11 o'clock at night that's been sitting around all day long. And the only reason you didn't eat it is because you wanted to get wasted drunk and then you waited until you got wasted before you even ate anything. You can actually like enjoy your time, and it's a huge difference. Congratulations, David, on 7 months. Janet said, you're already handsome, but a ZZ Top beard. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Janet. Slayer said, the whole YouTube journey has been really cool. The fact we all got a chance to meet and become friends. It's crazy, Slayer. It really is, man. This has been a really cool adventure. I'll tell you that much. Never in a million years I ever think that I would be here doing this right now. I never thought I'd be sober. I never thought that I would ever get sober, let alone be a sober YouTuber. It's crazy. Rob K, happy sober 4th, everyone. Happy sober 4th to you too, Rob K. Shade said, I'd like to get Stu backcountry in here, except he's in another time zone in the world. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Has Backcountry ever been on one of the lives? I think he was on here one time. Janet Rafferty, happy to be here. Thanks all. I'm happy you're here too, Janet. Spider TV, happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 4th of July to you too. Thank you for being here, Spider TV. LD said it's so weird saying another LD on here. Such a good idea that you decided to do a live on this day. Everybody's partying, and I know I would go out. It would not. And I know if I would go out, it would not end well. Yeah, no, it would not end well for any of us. It would be the end of everything for me, if I even survived it. Thank you so much, Shades. I really appreciate that. I was just thinking the other day, I was like, I need to do another live. The last one... and I know what I did wrong the last time now that I fixed it this time. But like I was saying, I was just thinking about, I was like, I need to do another live, and why not do it on the 4th and give everybody a chance to hang out together and not go drink. Jeff America, happy 4th, LD. Nice to celebrate sober. It absolutely is. Happy 4th to you, Jeff America. Jonas, I'd love me to buy you and the fam a meal. I'm moving in August from Florida. Not necessary, but my husky and I would love to say hi and give you some value. Either way, thank you, brother. Thank you so much, Jonas Rio. That'd be awesome. I'd love to do that. Kevin Host, thank you for the invite, Kevin Hostetler. The 4th of July or any other holiday was never a trigger for me. I became exclusively the closet drinker years ago, so being around people never bothered me. See, I was always the exact opposite, especially with being in the food and beverage industry because I always had to work on the holidays. So when I got off of work, it was always a super busy day. I was always really tired. And when I finally got off of work on a holiday, I was ready to get wasted drunk. And that's exactly what I did. I get the desire to drink once or twice a week, but I play that out and I'll never forget the horrors that come with it again. I still get it every single day. I can't even lie about it. That's awesome that you don't think about it that much, though, Cindy. I got you, Kevin. Colcati. Colcati. I recently found out that drinking even once a week can give you heartburn for the whole week. Since I stopped drinking for 3 months, my heartburn is cured. My stomach lining had a chance to recover. That's so awesome. Yeah, another thing that I've heard too that can help with heartburn is apple cider vinegar. Um, I've had a lot of people tell me that that's helped them out a lot. I still deal with heartburn, and I take a was a proton pump inhibitor or something like that. It's pantoprazole. I take it twice a day and still deal with it. And I barely even eat anything. Jeff Merrick, I've been thinking of that one drink that will cause all the craziness. Your videos are an inspiration and reminder to stay sober. Thanks. Good to hear that you have your voice back. Thank you so much, Jeff America. Provost. No one ever wakes up the next day and thinks, man, I'm glad I got drunk last night. You're not kidding. Ever. It's always, what the hell did I do last night is what you're thinking. And then I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The next morning when you wake up and then like, you wake up and you feel it, you're like, oh, it's morning, the sun's coming in the window, and you're like, it's a new day. And then all of a sudden you start getting these like little flashback memories of something that you did the night before, and you're like, oh my gosh. And then the anxiety really starts to set in because you're trying to like piece the night together, and you'll remember like doing something stupid, and then you're like really trying to figure out what happened, and you're on the phone calling people going, what did I do last night? Or you wake up with like a big bruise or a big gash, or man, I don't miss that. Lynn D, what's up, Lynn? Happy 4th to all and happy 249th birthday, America. So nice of you and everyone for coming together. I'll spend the night on the deck with my husband. Blessings to all. Thank you so much, Lynn. And thank you so much to everybody that joined in this live, this 4th of July party today. I really appreciate you guys being here. It's really nice to have as many people here that are here. I really appreciate it. You guys could be doing so much other stuff than hanging out with me today. Dylan Wade, bratwurst, a hamburger, or cheeseburger. It has to be a cheeseburger. And the thing is with the bratwurst is that they have to be poached in beer. Cindy said the rain is finally stopping here. That's good, Cindy. I'm glad. Devin B, thanks for your videos, LD. You are doing a lot. I've struggled with sobriety my entire adult life. You are so welcome, Devin. And I'm sorry that you struggle with sobriety your whole adult life, but I know you can do it. Panda loves tacos. Happy 4th to you too. Kevin said, last 4th was bad for me. I should have quit a year ago, but I didn't. I fell down and broke a cabinet door in my apartment. It cost me a lot to fix it. I know all about it, my friend. I can't tell you how many things I've broken when I was drunk. Slayer said, bratwurst and hot dogs on the grill are good, but I've never been able to eat them the same after seeing those old hot dog factory videos. Have you guys ever seen that guy? He does these YouTube videos, and what he does is he'll take like everyday foods and then he puts them up underneath of a microscope. I don't know how, like, if this stuff is real or not, but like he'll get like a Pringles chip out and put it underneath of a microscope, and there's like little worms crawling all over it and stuff. I'm like, is that real? Janine said hamburger. I'm the same way. Jeff America says, serious question for you. Tri-tip or New York strip? Or New York steak? Tri-tip all day long. And if I had the choice between New York or a ribeye, it would be a ribeye. But definitely try tip over a New York strip. Thelma, hi from South Africa. Last year I celebrated this day in America, visiting my son, daughter-in-law, and grandchildren who lives in Lincoln, Nebraska. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much, Thelma. And thank you so much for being here all the way from South Africa. Janine, this live will really help me to not drink this weekend. Thank you so much, Janine. Shade said he's got a few burgers cooking. Where's my burger at, man? I had to refresh because the feed stopped. Sarah said my last fourth was pretty bad too. Kevin, glad we're sober today, brother. Last fourth, some random dude that my friend invited stole my favorite hat while I passed out wasted drunk. It wasn't that Nike hat, was it, Slayer? Lutrina Woods. Lutrinia. Happy 4th. So glad to be here. I'm so glad you're here too. Happy 4th to you as well. Justin Peters said, here's some advice from an older friend who quit smoking, but it applies to drinking. Don't refer to yourself as trying to quit. Identify yourself as a non-drinker or non-smoker. Very effective. That's a good idea. Thank you for sharing that, Justin. That's a really good one. Because we do a lot of times we'll say, I'm trying to quit, I'm trying to stop. I like that mentality. That's a good one. Slayer is pretty awesome, LD. I look forward to the future with YouTube and the sober YouTube community. Me too, man. I'm so proud of you, dude. Shade said you ought to play some of your favorite music during your lives. The only problem is that you would have to delete it because of copyright. Yeah, Shades, I'm too afraid of doing that. I've gotten copyright before, and it was because of music that I had at the beginning of the video that it said that was like for YouTube. I didn't understand. That guy, 1973, what's up, man? Thank you for being here today. Happy 4th of July, my brother. I hope you've been doing well. Sweeney Todd, what's going on, my friend? Good evening, all. How are you, LD? Sending lots of love to you. Been watching Wilmington all day. I know you don't like sports, but just thought I'd say. No, that's cool, man. I'm doing good today. I hope you're doing good too, Sweeney Todd. Glad you're enjoying watching the tennis match. Kevin Slayer, that is horrible. Yeah, I've been thinking about what happened last 4th. Sadly, things got worse, and my girlfriend moved out at the beginning of this year too. I'm sorry, Kevin. Golly. Does anybody else deal with neuropathy? Because, man, I've got it bad today. It is really acting up. I get it so bad in my feet. Shade said a threesome LD Shades and Slayers is going to be an idea for... That's a great idea, Shades. We'll have to do that. Absolutely. Great idea. LD said, sorry, I know my name matches with yours here. It's Liana D'Angelo. Oh, no worries at all, Liana. But that's good to know that's what your name is. That's really cool. I like that name. I remember that guy, wasn't that guy's name D'Angelo that sung that song, Brown Sugar? Kirk Tallman, any chance we get a perspective of your struggle from the viewpoint of your family? Yeah, absolutely. I need to get my wife back on here again too. I'll bring her on Sunday, and we'll talk about that. That way you can hear it from the horse's mouth. That guy said, I'm happy to be sober, but I'm finding sober life to be quite lonely lately. I'm sorry, man. I know what you mean, but sometimes we got to find new friends and new groups to get around, but that'll all go away with time. I'm sorry, my friend. We're all here with you, though, that guy. Shay said, wow, watching Wimbledon and your videos at the same time. How about that, LD? That's cool with me. Karen said, hey, LD and all. Happy 4th of July. What's up, Karen? Good to see you today. Happy 4th to you as well. Zach said, if you can take it, omeprazole is a great heartburn remedy instead of swallowing fistfuls of Tums every day, LOL. Yeah, taking a lot of Tums, too, can cause like heart arrhythmias or something like that. Too much calcium, I think is what it is. Something like that. LD said, oh my God, the anxiety. You are not kidding. QGWS said, I'm California sober. Hey, that's cool. At least you're not drinking, my friend. Brian Thomas. Happy 4th, LD. You and Slayer have helped me a lot with your videos. This channel is saving and changing lives. Thank you so much, Brian. Happy 4th, you too. Shade said, what's up with anxiety? LD number 2. We got to name her number 2 now. Island Girl said omeprazole is great for reflux over the counter or prescription. I didn't know they did both. Homebody said July 6th is a year since my 28-year-old nephew died of alcohol poisoning. He never lived to see another day. Just went to sleep. Autopsy, no drugs, and a BAC of 318. Alcohol kills. I will not drink today. I am so sorry, homebody. I'm so sorry. And it does. It does. It is poison. Thank you, Susan. A Hakala. How much were you drinking a day? A half a gallon of vodka plus more. Sarah said it has to be a cheeseburger. People eat hamburgers are suspect. My youngest son hates cheese on his burger. I don't get it either. Every time that I make him a burger, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with you, kid. You're not my son. If you don't like cheese on a burger, I do not get it. He does not like cheese. Only ketchup and bread. Kaylin said, love it when customers get really rude and yell at you. Glad I didn't cry in front of a whole bunch of people. Kaylin, I am so sorry. I know exactly what you're dealing with right now. And especially on big holidays like this, people start getting intoxicated. They get impatient. And, they show up at a restaurant and it's on a wait and they start getting really antsy. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that today. It'll be over very, very soon, Kaylin. Just hang in there. Before you know it, the night's going to be over. Jack said, I like how you pronounce bratwurst. It sounds so different in English than in German. Ha. That's right. It's exactly what we want to be doing, LD. Hanging with you on the 4th. Thank you, my friend. Janine said green chili cheeseburger. That sounds good. I'll never miss anxiety, the worst feeling ever. It is. And, some people get anxiety worse than others. I was one of those people that got terrible anxiety. Shade said, ain't nothing wrong with slaying a cheeseburger, man. No, there is not. Sage W. Hey, may I ask why you drank so much? My tolerance got so high that it just kind of progressed to that level. I was in the restaurant industry and I drank at work. I drank all day. I don't know why that really applies. It just made it easier for me to access alcohol because I was in the restaurant industry. It was all around. And the thing about the restaurant industry too is you have wine reps coming in all day long. They want you to taste their wine. We would have wine tasting. So I drank at work like a couple times a week just doing wine tastings, especially if I had like a chef's table or a special dinner coming up because I had to pair food with it. So it's not like anybody was like smelling my breath or anything like that. But that's why. And I just like drinking a lot. Slayer said, a burger without cheese just doesn't seem complete. That's like a taco with no cheese, huh? Yeah, it is. Shay said, oh my bad. Yeah, I don't go hamburger without cheese either. Right. Karen said, I saw a peanut butter cheeseburger. Oh my gosh. On HGTV yesterday. Say what? People are always trying to like do new things and trying to make stuff different. And sometimes people just go way overboard. A peanut butter cheeseburger, I'm sorry. No, thank you. There's no way. Shade said it's here. Come on over. Give me about 6 hours, Shades. I'll be there. What's up, Kim Akari? Calty said, what do you think about air fryers as far as making steaks and other things? I love them. I love using air fryers. I think they work great, especially for cooking meat in. Now, the only thing I will say is that if you're going to use an air fryer, get one with a ceramic coating and not the non-stick like the Teflon, because that stuff leaches into food and it's horrible for you. But as long as you have a ceramic coated one, I love air fryers. You crank that thing up to 400 degrees and throw a piece, like a couple of pork loin in there, like sliced pork loin, pork chops, chicken breast, anything like that. Man, they turn out beautiful and they get nice and caramelized on the outside. I really like using air fryers, and for cooking vegetables too. They're great. Slayer said no, it was Van's hat. I threw that Nike hat away hot. That's right, you threw it in the dumpster. I remember that now. Yeah, Cindy, you gotta have the cheese. How far? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not too bad off. All right, I'm catching up, guys. Trina, I learned so much from you. Thank you. I lost my boyfriend drinking. He fell down drunk and had a complete C3 spinal C4 vertebrae fracture, never recovered. Wow, I'm so sorry, Lutrina. Dylan said, tri-tip steak all day. You can't beat the price and usually has very good marbling. Yeah, tri-tip is the way to go. The only thing is, tri-tip is it's kind of hard to find on the East Coast. You can get it, but it's just not, you got to kind of look for a tri-tip. Wolf Lone Wolf, happy 4th, LD from Detroit. What's up, my friend? Happy 4th to you as well. Slayer said, I'll give you a call sometime soon, brother. I've been calling you Uncle LD around my friends and family if you've ever been brought up. Yeah, absolutely, Slayer. Give me a shout, man. We need to talk, man. I haven't talked to you in a while. Thaddeus, thanks for all you do, LD. Find your channel on week 2 of no broccoli or liquor. Been watching since every day. Definitely a huge help today. Thanks big time. A doesn't work for me personally. Thaddeus, that is so awesome. Congratulations on your sobriety, my friend. And I really appreciate you being here. Phil said, I'm in New York. I'm on New York City. Everyone drinking. Or in New York City, I guess. I would imagine so. I haven't been to New York City in a long time. I haven't been there since the late 90s. And I hear now that you can't go anywhere in New York City without smelling broccoli. Like, everywhere you go smells like, and when I say broccoli, I mean like the kind you smoke. I hear that it's everywhere you go, just New York City smells like that now. Joe and Saria said grill or pan seared medium or medium rare steak. Definitely grilled and medium rare. It depends on the steak though, Joe and Saria. If it's a filet mignon or tenderloin or something, definitely pan seared. I don't really like grilled filet mignon, but if it's got a lot of fat and marbling in it, I want to put it on the grill because I want that fat to caramelize, and I want that flavor, that burnt charred fat flavor. There's nothing like it. That guy, happy 4th to you, LD, and everyone here. Happy 4th to you too, that guy. Phil said, yes, I take gabapentin. Yeah, the neuropathy is horrible. I was taking a shower earlier and I looked down at my feet because it's really acting up today. My feet were like purple, like purple, like the color of this cup purple. Like, not kidding. They were that color. Julie said, hey there, took a nap. Am I too late? No, you are not too late. Thank you for being here, Julie. Sally, happy 4th to you and your family. Thank you so much, Sally Sommer. Happy 4th to you and your family as well. Kevin said, I want a blue rare steak with blue cheese on it too. Man, that sounds so good. And caramelized onions. Julie Slack, happy 4th to you too. Diane said, your voice seems much better today. Thank you so much, Diane. Dylan said, I have alcohol neuropathy and diabetic neuropathy. I would imagine I have both as well. I have diabetes too. And I had neuropathy for years before all this and didn't know what it was. But now that I know, it could have been, I don't know how long I had diabetes for either. But I would imagine it's alcohol induced too. Rob, happy 4th to you too, my friend. TN Crumpets. Happy 4th to all. Another beautiful day sober. Happy 4th to you as well, my friend. It is a beautiful sober day. Chase. I get sick almost every time I drink alcohol now. You know, Chase, it's funny you say that. I know exactly what you mean because towards the end of my drinking, every time I drank, I started getting sick. It was like I literally had to force the alcohol down my throat towards the end of my drinking. And I didn't even want to drink it. I just felt like I had to. I was going to go into withdrawals if I didn't, but like every time I drank, I would throw up and it made me feel sick. But it was like I just had to get it in my body. I would force it down. Rab Halifax, would you ever cook with alcohol again? Even if the alcohol evaporates during the cooking process, like vodka sauce or anything? Nah, I wouldn't. And the only reason I ever would cook with alcohol again is if I was in a professional setting, um, which I won't ever be ever again. So no, I wouldn't ever cook with alcohol ever again. I never found it to add that much flavor anyway. Now when you're cooking like braising meat, like if you're doing something like ossobuco or something like that, yeah, you need red wine in there. If you're trying to make demi-glace or something, you need it, especially to deglaze a pan. But I just don't see myself needing alcohol to cook with anymore. I've got ways around it. And you can deglaze a pan with water or vinegar. Thaddeus, I'm getting a EMG for problem with nerves in my hand. Hurts all the time. Itchy too. Maybe neuropathy. I don't know. It could be, Thaddeus. Let me know how that goes, what they tell you. Susan, I would love to hear how your wife dealt with your drinking. Susan, I will talk about that with my wife on Sunday. I'm going to bring her on. Craig said, never too late, Julie. No, it's not. LD, oh my God, restless leg syndrome every night. I dealt with that as well. I don't have RLS that bad anymore. I get it every once in a while, but I used to have it really bad when I was in active addiction. Every night. Mary Angel, I have terrible neuropathy for 7 years now on my legs and feet, but the worst part is it progresses, it never goes away. I'm sorry, Mary. Pinzer, Outer Space Doll Face. Hey, been a while since I've said hi. Glad to see you still here and kicking. You know what? Sober 15 months strong. Gotta want it, y'all. Congratulations on 15 months, my friend. That is awesome. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello today. Happy 4th of July. Julie Slack, hope y'all are doing well. Kokati, wait, explain neuropathy. I was a trucker for a few years, and out of nowhere, I lost some sensation on the bottom of my big toe and heel. The sensation comes and goes, but it never feels 100%. The best thing I can tell, like the easiest way I can describe it is one, if you're feeling like pins and needles, like if you know the feeling like if your hands or your feet go to sleep and then as the blood starts to get back in them, you'll get that pins and needle feeling. It feels like that, but like worse. And it's hard to describe, but it's just like one, just it just hurts really bad. But the pins and needles, and then my hands and my feet will turn purple, and I get like a really bad throbbing pain in them. Like There are nights when I will wake up in the middle of the night to go pee, and I have to crawl on my hands and knees to go to the bathroom. 1920s. First sober fourth in a long, long time. Roll Tide. Congratulations, 1920s. That is awesome. And happy 4th of July. Happy sober 4th. Connie Howden. Happy 4th, LD. Happy 4th to you, Connie. MAKC. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I quit smoking. I can't drinking. Hey, at least you quit smoking, my friend. One step at a time. I don't ever recommend that anybody try quitting everything at once. Give it a while with the smoking, and then give the drinking a shot. Marius is still light outside in Norway at 0037. I love the song 4th of July by Fall Out Boy. Nice. Thank you for sharing, Marius. Tyler P, thanks for sharing your stories and wisdom, LD. I've been listening for about 10 months. Still not sober all the way, but I'm more disciplined since I started watching your vids. God bless, brother. Tyler, that is awesome. Hey, it's one day at a time, one step at a time. At least you've gotten more discipline. You're slowing down. That is awesome. And God bless you too, my friend. I'm proud of you. Karen, LD home for today. Glad to be here with all of you. That's awesome, Karen. Glad to be with you as well today. Kevin, I knew a guy in high school who died from alcohol poisoning. His friends put him in the car, and when they were leaving, they found him dead in the car. Wow. Shay said, okay, I'm out and I'm going to eat. Catch you guys later on my channel, Slayers or mine. Happy 4th. Thanks for being here, Shades. Enjoy your food, my friend. Spider TV said cheese on a burger is a staple. It absolutely is. Susan, how was your sleeping when you drank? Did your wife tell you? I hear my person in my life stop breathing, choking, and gurgling from drinking 12 pack a night. Susan, I am going to talk about this on Sunday with my wife. And my wife would, if I slept in the bed, which I didn't every night, a lot of times I passed out either on the couch. I would fall asleep in my chair out back where I used to sit and drink. But when I would come and get into the bed, my wife would get up and go sleep on the couch a lot of nights because she said I would, be laying next to her and would sound like, sleep apnea, choking, snoring super loud, like my tongue was going back in the back of my throat. Since I quit drinking, no more. I don't sound like that at all anymore. Shay said, bad sentence, LD's channel or Slayers. It's all good, man. Thank you for being here today, Shades. Craig, restless legs, the worst, very hard to explain. It is, it's horrible. Julie, LD, you're an inspiration. Thank you so much, Julie. Bobby Gento, cheers, LD. Cheers to you too, Bobby. Ron's mom, Ron didn't like cheeseburgers either. Always thought that was un-American. Yeah, my youngest son doesn't like cheeseburgers either. It's crazy to me. As Slayer said, hey, LD number 2, LOL. Well, LD number 2, you have a name now. You're LD number 2. Sam, hi LD, much love to you. I'll be visiting my old man in South Carolina this month. Is there anything I need to know about your beautiful state? Hopefully I don't get eaten by a gator. Sam, I would say this much. It's going to be hot, and it's going to be super, super humid here. Just wear really light clothes, and bring some bug spray or get some bug spray when you're here because the mosquitoes are horrible. We have horse flies, mosquitoes. There are a lot of insects during the summertime. But other than that, I wouldn't worry about any alligators. I mean, they're out there. As long as you're not like hanging out by a body of water or something. I mean, there are alligators all over the place out here. Just be careful around any water. Snakes too. A lot of water moccasins, rattlesnakes. We have a lot of rattlesnakes. Other than that, you're gonna love South Carolina. It's a beautiful state. MAKCNM said, I want to be free. I completely understand, my friend. You can do it. I know you can. Keep hanging out here, my friend. Janet said, complex vitamin B is good for nerves. Thank you for sharing that, my friend. Kevin, I used to get anxiety when I was in my 20s. For some reason, it went away as I drank more. Intolerance went up. I also switched to different lower alcohol beers. Wow, really? That would make sense because when I would drink like super duper heavy, my anxiety would be like 10 times worse. Cindy, what are you talking about? We don't have alligators in South Carolina. We have tons of alligators here. There are alligators at the pond right down the street from where I live. There's signs all around it that say careful about the alligators. And my barber killed like 1,000-pound alligator in the Savannah River, which is not far from here. It's on the floor of his barbershop. Kevin Hostetter tried a brat from this butcher shop that had brats with gummy bear. Ugh. It actually wasn't that bad. Never heard of that before. I was at a 4th of July party last night, and another mom was trying to get me to drink, even though I said I was still nursing a baby and didn't want to. Yeah, Stephanie, unfortunately, that seems to be the way that it is. The thing is, misery loves company, and people don't want to be the only one drinking. Yeah, peanut butter on a burger, no bueno. Julie, hey there. So happy to catch a live. Happy Sober 4th, everyone. I made passion fruit mocktails, and they are legit. That sounds really good. Did you use when you say passion fruit, did you use what are they, Maypops? Isn't that passion fruit as well? Is that what you're talking about, Julie? Did you use Maypops to make your drink? Angie said, hey LD, I'm looking into making a Juicy Lucy. What is the best cheese and way to make it? I think American cheese with the Juicy Lucy is the best way to go. It's been a while. I'm pretty sure you take you put the cheese on the inside of the burger. A Juicy Lucy is cheese on the inside, and then you put like cheese on the outside, and it's got coleslaw on it, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's what a Juicy Lucy is. And if I was you, I would cook it on like a flat top or a skillet or something. Wolf Lone Wolf said, with an air fryer, you can cook while taking a shower. You're not kidding. You absolutely can. Julie, my sister died from drinking. I got an OWI and still drank. I feel like such a loser. I'm so sorry, Julie. May your sister rest in peace. I am so, so sorry. Shireen, happy 4th from New Zealand. Happy 4th. Thank you so much, Shireen, for being here. Kevin, Julie, you're not a loser. I have done so many stupid things drunk. Lots of it I can't remember. It's not you, though. It's the drug making you do things you aren't proud of. You are absolutely right, Kevin. You are not a loser, Julie. We have all done stupid things drunk. Thaddeus, no cheese on my veggie burgers. Been plant-based for 10 years. Love it. I was on BP meds for 10 years. No meds since I changed. That's so awesome, Thaddeus. I was a vegetarian for 10 years myself. Connie Howden. I was in Phoenix the other day. I smelled broccoli everywhere. I didn't know it was legal there. Chase. I get extremely sick to my stomach the day after I drank over the past couple of months, and I feel like I can't eat for a couple of days and have extreme anxiety. I know exactly what you mean, Chase. Thank you for sharing that. Connie, I love beef Wellington. Yeah, beef Wellington is nice. Big Cat, you ever gonna make any more cooking videos, LD? I sure will. Let me get through the rest. I only have a couple more weeks with my kids home during the summer, and once they return back to school, I'll do some more cooking videos. They take all day to make. Said, "What are your favorite things to cook as a chef?" That's a good question. I like to cook just about everything. I'd probably say like French cuisine is probably my favorite though. Kevin, I actually like rare steaks. Doesn't bother me if the steak is somewhat cold and chewy from being cooked less. I think rare is the best way to have steak, or medium rare, or not medium rare. Yeah, I'm not really a big rare person. I like medium rare the best. Poo Poo said someone very close to me passed away 2 years ago due to alcohol related issues. I was a caretaker but couldn't change the situation. I'm so sorry, Poo Poo. Dylan said, with your diabetic neuropathy, do you sometimes get phantom pain? Because I do, and it's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing not to feel your foot until it hurts. Yes, I do. Sorry you deal with that, my friend. Trying to find my little mints here. There they are. These little things right here, I love these things. Especially when I'm feeling nauseated, which I'm starting to get a little nauseous right now. The mints really help out a lot. That guy, I feel like I want to get off the Suboxone already, but another part thinks maybe it's too soon. I've been on it since late March. Any thoughts? That guy, I wouldn't yet. I would give it a little bit longer, my friend. I think it's probably too soon, man. Mary Angel, I've had neuropathy for 7 years. Sadly, it doesn't go away as a progressive thing. Yeah, no, unfortunately, neuropathy does not go away. Sorry that you have it for 7 years, Mary. Cassie, I fell today at the parade and I was completely sober and had to laugh about it. My arm was so sore as I hit the tire with my arm and twisted my ankle, shaking my head. I'm sorry, Cassie. I'm sorry you hurt yourself. I hope you don't feel too sore tomorrow. Red Dog, happy 4th, and as a general rule, as it pertains to alcohol, don't let the bastard win. Absolutely. Happy 4th to you too, Red Dog. Thank you for being here. LD number 2, I have to hop off, but please keep posting daily. I love to listen and watch your videos. Love you. You and Sarah are the best. Thank you so much, LD, and have a great rest of your day today. Cindy said the body knows alcohol is poisonous. Leo, yeah, I made it back in time to catch a little bit of the live. Thank you for being here, Leo. Kevin said, I kind of want to eat some chicken brats again. I have only had those a couple of times. I used to make chicken sausage back in the day, and then I wrapped it in bacon. We would make this chicken sausage, and I would put maple syrup and fresh sage in it, and then we would take the raw chicken breast and puree it with egg whites and a little bit of breadcrumb, and then and fresh herb, and then we would roll it up in saran wrap and poach it, and you get this like a sausage, and then we would take that and wrap it with bacon, and then bake it in the oven at really high temp so that bacon would cook really quick, and then we would slice it on the bias and serve it with little toothpicks. People love those things. Regina Howell, cheeseburger or hamburger, doesn't matter either way, but I've got to have pickles as thick as the burger itself. Love pickles. I do too. I just don't eat pickles anymore because of the sodium. Thank you so much, LD. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Fungus Among Us. Howdy, bud. Howdy to you too, my friend. Kevin said Regina saying pickles are a must for me on burgers, subs, or sandwiches. Oh my gosh. I haven't had a sub sandwich in so long. I think the last time I had a sub sandwich was when I got sick. The first time I ended up in the hospital, I had gastritis so bad. I had eaten a sub sandwich like 2 weeks or like a week and a half before I ended up in the hospital, and they did an endoscopy on me, and that sub sandwich was still in my stomach. And I had been throwing up nonstop. Cassie, yes, I have neuropathy in my legs and feet. I'm sorry, Cassie. Jason Nuevez, yo, what's good, dog? Everything is good, my friend. Thank you so much for being here, Jason. How are you doing today? Julie, we are having a barbecue today, and of course, using American cheese for the burgers. Nice. I hope you enjoy your barbecue, Julie. Cassie, my daughter, gave me a permanent handicap sticker as I had a drop foot and drop hand on both sides. Oh, I'm sorry. Kevin, a perfect burger for me right now would have mayo, ketchup, lettuce, tomato, pickles, and lots of jalapeno. I agree with you on everything but the jalapeno. I cannot eat that. Bye, Janine. You have a great day. Not that I don't like jalapeno. My stomach just can't handle it. And neuropathy in my feet felt like a hot welding rod being stabbed through them, unable to walk or feel anything in your limbs. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, it does. It feels like there's something hot stabbing your feet. Phil Rosso, yeah, broccoli is legal here in New York City. Dispensaries everywhere, bro. I watched a little short. Well, it wasn't a short, but I watched a video not too long ago, and they were talking about like the legalization in New York City and like how people are buying. They're buying this like stuff from the like bodegas, and it's like this like they call it spray pack or something. And people were talking about they prefer the spray pack over like the like real stuff. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But I guess they spray it with something. Berta Diaz. What food do you eat right now with liver disease? I don't eat a lot. I have 2 protein shakes a day, usually some kind of fruit as a snack, and then I'll have like a small piece of meat and some steamed broccoli or cauliflower or something like that at dinner. And that's just about all I eat every day. It's the same thing most days. Cocalte for me, it's not pins and needles, sensation or pain, just some numbness in the bottom of my foot. I don't know if it's neuropathy or what. Thank you for sharing, my friend. Janine, broccoli is fun, helps me sleep. Gotcha. Diane, having an endoscopy Monday for gastric problems. Constant nausea and weight loss. I'm scared, so please wish me luck all. Diane, I will say a prayer for you after this. I hope that your endoscopy goes well. But hey, I'm really proud of you for going ahead and getting an endoscopy scheduled and speaking to your doctor and going ahead and being proactive about this. Slayer says, sounds like World War III outside. It's not even dark yet. I haven't heard any fireworks yet. Stephanie, tips on cleaning a rusty Blackstone griddle. This is a 4th of July emergency. I think the easiest way to do it, Stephanie, is to get your Blackstone hot and put some ice on it, and then scrub it down, and then just oil it down a couple of times. Put some oil down on it. Once you throw that ice on there and scrub it, get all that rust off. The ice will melt and it'll pull that rust right off of it. I wouldn't scrub it with anything like a steel wool or anything like that. If you have like like one of those like score pads, you could use one of those and kind of just like lightly scrub out the rust or whatever's on there, and then start to season it with oil. Crank that thing all the way up, and take a paper towel, oil it up really well, wipe down the griddle, let it sit for a minute, and just keep wiping it down with your oil until it seasons back up, and then go ahead and cook on it. That guy, LD, I gotta say your videos are an addiction in itself. Your content is so educational and relatable. You are a great dude, man, and I'm so glad I found your channel probably almost 2 years ago. Thank you so much, that guy. That's so nice of you to say, my friend. That's so nice of you, man. Shar, hello, LD in chat. What's up, Shar? Thank you so much for being here today. Baby Reg, did you ever get a new pancreatic specialist? I do, and I am going to go see them next month. Kevin, no one is shooting stuff off here yet. Thankfully, I live in the city, so it makes sense. Yeah, I don't have any fireworks going off out here yet, Kevin. So you're happy Fourth all. I gotta hop out of here. Love ya, LD. I'll give you a call sometime soon, my friend. Love you too, brother. You have a great sober 4th of July, man, and I'll talk to you soon. My crew, is this still live? It sure is, my crew. I'm sorry your phone's lagging. Kevin, LD, how do you manage to be around food all the time when you weren't eating much at all? I really don't know. I really enjoy cooking food, and I didn't eat. I would taste things. Um, but there's so much more involved in cooking. Just the execution, the organization part of it, uh, the teamwork that goes in a kitchen. The leadership aspect of it. There were so many parts of it that I enjoyed. Provost, I think this live is helping many not have a drink tonight. This channel is good medicine. Thank you so much, Provost. I hope that it is. Jason, I gotta hop off to do these deliveries. Happy 4th, y'all. Happy 4th to you too, Jason. And you be safe out there doing your deliveries, my friend. Wings, happy Independence Day from San Antonio, Texas to all. Happy Independence Day to you too, my friend. Melissa, love and healing. Same to you, Melissa. Joan Soria, thank you for your honesty. Gonna cuddle with the husky. Loud noises scare her. Love the fam. Love to you too, Joan Soria. And you go cuddle with your husky. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great 4th of July. Kevin, LD, do you like Asian food? Like Vietnamese pho? I absolutely love Asian food, and I love pho. That is a great winter food. Mary Angel, that was my problem with AA. It was Misery Loves Company. Wings, I am still so sick, but on day 4 of sobriety, so glad I found your channel a while back. I'm really sorry to hear that, Wings. Give it a couple more days. You'll start feeling a heck of a lot better. I know you will. Kim said, no cheese on burger. Wings, your videos covering cirrhosis are appreciated, friend. Thank you so much, Wings. And I'm going to get to those comments on that video I did yesterday, either tonight or tomorrow morning. I just have not had an opportunity to get to it today. I had stuff I had to get done for this live. Paco Marino, already July 5th in Spain. 1 a.m. Big hug to everybody and good night. You have a great night, Paco. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Julie said, LD, I'll continue to follow you and pray for you. Happy 4th to all. Thank you so much, Julie. You have a great 4th of July as well. Phil Rosso, how is your way of beef tartare? Beef tartare is something I used to make a lot of. I make a rather good beef tartare, as a matter of fact. I think the most important part of beef tartare is high quality beef. Number one, because you're eating raw beef and you want to make sure that it was treated well, handled well, and is high quality. And I think the thing with beef tartare is less is more with beef tartare. Let the beef speak for itself. I am not a big fan of a raw chicken egg on top, but a raw quail yolk, I think goes really well with a tartare as well. Wings, I love Altoids. I do too. These things save my life, especially when I'm feeling nauseous. I pop a couple in my mouth and the nausea just goes away. Thelma, please remind me why you're not on liver transplant list, please. Because of the blood clotting in my portal vein, and the blood clots in my liver and stuff like that. Uh, they utilize the same veins, I guess, and with the clotting that's going on, they're not going to do it. And even if I was able to get one, I wouldn't take a liver away from somebody who didn't, cause this to themselves. Wings, peppermint oil helps with nausea also. Oh yeah, it does. Thank you for adding that, Wings. Jamie B. Hey, LD. Happy 4th to you and your fam. Hey, Jamie. Happy 4th to you and your family as well. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have a great 4th of July. Berta Diaz. Simply Mints ginger flavor is great for nausea. I never had Simply Mints. I'm going to have to look that up. Matter of fact, let me put that in my phone right now because I'm always looking for a nice mint. Ginger mints are really good too. Simply Mints. All right, I'm gonna check these Simply Mints out after I get off this live today. Thank you for adding that, Berta. Thaddeus, I'm gonna bounce. Gonna enjoy the quiet here. Nice cool air in Maine tonight. 50s. Wow. Take care, everyone. Thanks again, Eddie. Thaddeus, you have a great 4th of July and you enjoy that 50-degree weather tonight. Jealous. Thank you for being here, my friend. You're so welcome. Neutrina, feel better. Kimakari, the only way I'd eat an entire peanut butter cheeseburger is if my blood sugar was super low, and I'd like it. I can eat almost anything when I'm low, lol. Kim, I know exactly what you mean. When your blood sugar drops and you start shaking, and man, you will eat anything as long as it's going to bring your blood sugar up. You start to panic. Kevin, LD, did you ever think it was possible? Do you think it's possible you will ever drink again? Or do you know for sure you will be sober for the rest of your life? I don't know anything for sure, Kevin. I really don't. I hope that I never drink again, but I can't say for sure 100%. I just don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I can't say for sure. Panda loves tacos. Thanks for the live, LD. Hopping off. Everyone stay safe and sober. Love you all muchly. Love you too, Panda loves tacos. You have a great sober 4th of July, my friend. Thank you for being here today. Jeannie with restless leg. Check iron and ferritin levels. Hello. Hello, Jeannie. Or Jean. LD. You're welcome, LD number 1. Going to watch fireworks soon. Greetings from Florida. Happy 4th. Thank you so much, LD number 2. And you have a great 4th of July in Florida. Wings. Oh, wow. I can't even think of eating right now. This might be the first 4th of July I've spent fasting. My feet were swelling up and it scared me to my core. I'm so sorry. Cindy's Journey. LD, do you take vitamins? I take a diabetes vitamin pack every single day. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in there. I do take a D vitamin. I don't think it's D3, but I have taken D3. I was placed on prescription D3 once because they did a blood test, checked on my vitamin levels, and I guess D3 deficient. I don't know. Dylan, I'm making apple and grape chicken salad. Croissant sandwiches for my family's 4th get-together tonight. Any tips for chicken salad while I'm making them right now? Yeah. Dice up half the chicken and the other half of the chicken, run it through the food processor if you haven't already done that. But it really helps to bind all that stuff together. And if I was you, I would add the grapes right at the end because they really leach out a lot. I would add the apple and grape at the end, like right before you serve it, because they can really leach a lot of liquid out. When they come into contact with the salt in the chicken salad, They really start to leach a lot of water out of them, and they'll make your croissant soggy. Um, and use a good mayonnaise. That's always a really big one. And if you don't like tarragon, don't do it. But fresh tarragon and grape chicken salad, oh man, it really brings that stuff together. I don't know what it is about the tarragon and the grapes. It just really brings it up a notch. And a little bit of lemon juice. Miss BC Stress B complex helps alleviate anxiety. Alcohol depletes a lot of vitamins and minerals. It does. Thank you, Miss BC. I hope you're having a great day, Miss BC. Dylan Wade, yes, Slayer sounds like downtown Baghdad where I live right now. Oh my goodness, your chicken and sausage sounds so delicious. I feel hungry right now. I'm going to make myself a snack before going to bed. Already Saturday morning over here in South Africa. Wow. Cindy's journey, Kevin. I think a lot of people feel like that. Wings, can ascites go away without diuretics or a needle drain thing? Do you know? Lemon water? Yes, Wings, it can go away. Exercise if you can do it. Cutting your salt back as much as possible. Protein's super important for the ascites. Lemon water can help. Exercise, protein, proper sleep, proper nutrition, time, just taking care of yourself the best that you possibly can, not drinking more than 2 liters of fluid a day if you have ascites. All those things can really help. So yeah, you can get the ascites fluid off. As a matter of fact, I was able to get it off once before, and I wasn't on any medication at all. Karen, thank you for this live today, LD. Enjoy time tonight on this 4th of July. Thank you so much, Karen. You have a great 4th of July as well, and you are so welcome. Kevin, raw beef is safe. I really want to eat this German snack that is basically raw beef on a dinner roll. I've had a hamong dish that was raw beef in it. It's very good. Yes, raw beef is safe to a certain extent. You don't want to eat raw ground beef because when they grind the beef, all the bacteria gets mixed into it. But you just really want to make sure that you're getting it from a safe supplier, and then on top of it, it's been handled properly and all that kind of stuff. Stephanie Lake, I think you earned a liver. Thank you, Stephanie. Janine, I don't really like cooking, so I just make quick and simple meals. I understand. I make food all the time that I don't eat. Susan, praying the clotting goes away. You need to get a new liver transplant. You are worth it. You are needed by many. Think about that. We love you, and so does your family. I love you all too, Susan. Thank you so much. Miss BC, hey LD, happy 4th. I really think you should get a new liver. You should take it, and your family deserve it. Thank you, Miss BC. Will Tank, happy 4th, LD. Happy 4th to you, Will Tank. Sammy Crooks, happy 4th. Happy 4th to you, too. Kevin says, Reptile with sad human eyes. Happy 4th, LD. Happy 4th to you, too, my friend. 1920 said rubbing alcohol can be used to relieve nausea when smelled. Using alcohol prep that. I did not know that. What's crazy is, and that's funny because I got my little bag right here, but now of course I'm not gonna be able to find them. But I keep them on me everywhere I go. Oh, here they are. I got my little bag of needles right here. Trying to stop using that insulin pump. Those things are so expensive. But I keep these with me everywhere I go. So I'm about to try that next time I feel nauseous. Kevin, try boiling some eggs to make a sandwich. It's healthy. You can do it. Craig, gotta be hopping off. Best of all. Thank you so much, Craig. Yeah, I'm about to be getting off here in about 6 minutes, too. Have a great day, Craig. Thank you so much for being here today, my friend. Reptile eyes with human. Reptile with sad human eyes. This sounds like a great chicken salad. Dang. Thank you, my friend. My crew said, LD, do you teach your kiddos to cook? I do. I get them in the kitchen with me anytime I can. Just yesterday, I taught my oldest son how to make macaroni and cheese. Stephanie, have you ever visited a cranberry bog before? They are so cool. I have not. I've never been to a cranberry bog before. Dylan Wade, thank you for the chicken salad ideas. Blowing the dust off this food processor right now. There you go. That's how you get that really thick, like concrete kind of chicken salad that just sticks together. Susan, just Susan. Happy 4th of July from Southwestern Australia. Thank you so much, Susan, for being here from all the way from Southwestern Australia. That's so cool. Kevin, LD, you should try this Hmong dish called chicken lob. Pronounced chicken la. It's really good with rice and cold water and lettuce. The combo of all three is perfect. I am going to look that up, Kevin. Chicken la. Thank you for recommending that, my friend. Wings, just wanted to say that I've watched many of your videos and you look very healthy today. I'm not just blowing smoke. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate that. There was a time when I did not look so healthy. Angie, hey LD, thanks so much for all you do and thanks for the live. It has been fun hanging out. You're the best, LD. Oh, you're the best, Angie. Thank you so much. And you're so welcome. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate that, my friend. The freestyle. Glad we're all spending another 4th of July together. Blessings and good health. Absolutely, the freestyle. Thank you so much for being here today. Hey LD, your videos are inspirational. God bless you, brother. I'm so glad I saw your channel. Thank you so much, I'm so glad. I really appreciate you saying that. Stephanie, I have alcohol hand wipes I use to help nausea too. Smell them. I am going to try that next time, Stephanie. Janine, I just try to make meat and vegetable to keep it healthy. That's pretty much me too, Janine. Wings, I miss BZ. I used to chat on mic under the handle Dragon Wings. As I've gotten older, I'm less impressed with collections and dragons. But I do love flying things of all kinds. Yes, that's so cool. I have always wanted to learn how to fly. I was just telling my wife earlier today that how cool it would be to have a what are those things? A paraglider? Is that what they're called? One of those things with the parachute, and they put the big fan on their back and they fly around. That looks like so much fun. My crew, well, it's about that time. Thank you for hosting us all, LD. I appreciate you. Always walk with my heart full. So many people showing love to each other. Take care, all. Thank you so much, my crew. This is such a beautiful community. I can't thank you all enough. And thank you so much for being here, my crew. It's always a pleasure speaking with you. Ron's mom. Have a great evening, LD and family. Much love. Same to you, Ron's mom. You have a great evening with your family as well. Much love right back to you. David said, LD. Angela, join late. Prayers and love to everyone. Thank you so much, Angela. Yeah, I'm about to get off here in just a minute. But I'll put the recording up. Hey, thanks for just hopping on. Julie Ortez, thank you again for everything you do. Thank you so much for being here, Julie. I appreciate each and every single one of you being here. Valerie, hi, y'all. Just caught the live. I'm sorry, Valerie. Thank you so much for being here. I'm about to get off here in just a second. But the recording will be up just a couple minutes after I get off. Yeah, thank you so much, Catherine, for moderating today, too. Susan, happy 4th of July, y'all. And we can meet back soon with another sober day completed. Absolutely. Keep on keeping the faith. Looking good, feeling good is number one, and we are all number one. Love and hugs. Stay safe. Thank you so much, Susan. The same to you. Happy 4th to you as well. Kevin said American Hmong food is very good, LD, here in Minneapolis. A lot of Hmong people live here. If you ever make it in Minneapolis, check out some of the Hmong food here. You know, I remember seeing you know what? Now that you say that, Kevin, the Best American Food Review Show did a whole special. They did a whole episode on the Hmong food there. Now, I remember that now. They've got like a big, like open, like Hmong food, like flea market there, and there's like all these stalls. That's so, I really wish I could make it there to try that stuff. It looks so cool. Thank you for sharing that, Kevin. Mary said, live in Ohio, unfortunate fireworks and gunshots. I got you. Absolutely, Catherine. Thank you so much for moderating today. Thank you so much. Thanks for everything. Enjoy your evening. Go in. Thank you so much, M. You have a great 4th of July. Hey, KSN673. Thank you so much for this super sticker. Justin, thank you again, LD. Have a wonderful evening with your family. Much love this entire community. Thank you, Justin. And you as well, my friend. You have a wonderful evening with your friends and family. Dylan Wade, thanks to everyone for helping me stay sober today. Good luck and Godspeed to you all. Have a happy 4th and don't blow your hands off. Thank you so much for being here, Dylan. I really appreciate that. Leo, have a good 4th and thanks for being here every day. You're so welcome, Leo, and thank you for being here every day. You have a great 4th yourself. Bye, Angie. You have a happy 4th yourself. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for letting me know about those comments. Miss BC, blessings to you too, Miss BC. Thank you for being here. Wing said, please, more lives, LD. Be blessed and go to enjoy your family. I sure will do more lives, Wings. I promise. Thank you so much for being here, Wings. You have a great 4th of July. God bless you too, M. That guy, awesome sober 4th party. Everyone stay safe out there. You too, my friend. Thank you so much, Jay. Happy 4th. Happy 4th to you too. Yep, thank you so much again, Catherine. Thank you, Cindy. All right, guys, I think that's about it for me. Sorry to hop off of here like this, but it is time for me to go play with some sparklers with my my youngest son out there. I'm sure he's chomping at the bit to go light these things off. Thank you so much, Kevin. I really appreciate that, my friend. I really do. Thank you so much for being here today, Kevin. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for everybody being here. I really do appreciate it. This was an awesome time hanging out with everybody, and I'm glad that we all had the opportunity to hang out with each other, stay sober on this 4th of July. Bye, Angela. You have a great day. Thank you, Jennifer. Happy 4th of July, Jennifer. Thank you, Brian. You have a great 4th. Thank you, Jay. The recording will be up as soon as I get off of here. Bye, Stephanie. Kevin, later, LD. Enjoy the rest of your day with the family. You too, my friend. Have a great day with your family and friends. See you later, 1920s. All right, guys, that's it. I'm getting off of here. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Everybody stay safe out there tonight. Be careful. Stay sober. And if you're going to be playing with fireworks, just please be careful and don't hurt yourself. Those things can be dangerous. But other than that, guys, I will see each and every single one of y'all in tomorrow's video. And until then, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you all so much. Bye-bye, guys. And thank you so much to everybody that was here. And thank you for all the super thanks, super stickers, and all that stuff, too. I really do appreciate it. Guys, y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being here today. Bye-bye.